Hello Virgo, and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your reading for the 15th to the 29th of March 2021, the next 2 weeks, pretty much the last 2 weeks of March. And it's a general reading, just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, which I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Virgo for the 15th to the 29th of March 2021. What messages are here for Virgo for the 15th to the 29th of March? What does Virgo need to know? I'll just fan the deck out and a couple of cards, and let's see what you get. So you have dreams and adventure. That's lovely. Yeah, I mean, dreams are also things you wish for, you dream of, but this card also suggests now is the time to follow your intuition, to tap into your intuition, and that anything that may come to you in dreams may be significant now. You may be sent signs and symbols through your dreams from your subconscious or from spirit world. But also we can look in, we can look at that as sort of suggesting that this things you may be dreaming of, things you may be idly thinking about, perhaps now is the time to think about putting them into plan, into manifestation, because you're embracing a new time of adventure. This sort of suggests a bit of travel, but on a broader sense, on a more general sense, you may find new exciting challenges that you can embrace with a sense of adventure. So there you have dreams and adventure. And let's see where the rest of the reading takes you. So let's see what's on the cards for Virgo for the 15th to the 29th of March 2021. What messages are here for Virgo for the 15th to the 29th of March? What does Virgo need to know now? And this is the Dark Mansion Tarot. I'll be using this to do the usual 8-card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you, where you are now, and the second 2 cards highlighting the challenges you're facing at this time and perhaps what's brought you to where you are. And then the next 2 cards will offer some guidance from Spirit, with the last 2 cards revealing your possible outcome to this period. So let's see what you get. So you have the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. That's lovely. New beginning, the seed for something that can bring you great joy and happiness. But at the same time, there's a lot of little challenges that you may be facing at this time. And then you have, as your challenge cards, you've got the 2 of Wands and Temperance. finding that balance, that moderation. And then you've got your guidance cards as the Five of Swords and the Moon, which fits in nicely with your dreams. And then you have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Swords, showing that this is pretty much a time of transition for you, where you're moving from a difficult time towards a goal, towards a new vision, and towards calmer times, gentler times. So you're moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. And this is overseen by some sort of guidance, whether it's on a practical, material level, someone helping you, aiding you, or whether it's simply guardian angels, spirit, divine energy protecting you as you move through a transitional stage. Because here you are at a new beginning. You can perhaps even see tangibly this potential for something to begin, which brings you joy and comfort and harmony. But it's difficult to grasp that, because there's a lot of not chaos as such, but difficult energies, challenges, perhaps competition. And it sort of suggests the depiction is often people moving towards a common goal, but because no one cooperates or works together, they're not able to get there. They're not able to progress or build up towards what they're wanting, because they're unable to work together. Now, this could be about people around you that you want them to move with you, or you want to move with them. However, it could also simply be your energies are sort of not in alignment, an imbalance of, sort of it's sort of like that push me pull you sort of energy, and that's the sense I'm getting today. Especially in your challenge row, you've got the Temperance, is needing to align things, needing to get them to balance, and there's your challenge, is to find that balance in order to focus on this potential, to moderate tempers, willpower, and to sort of maintain that calm, graceful peacefulness as you focus on what you could begin, rather than on the lack of cooperation, on the small little hiccups that are in your way. Because the Five of Wands is certainly about obstacles and barriers, but these are nothing that you cannot surmount. These are small energies that can be overcome with moderation, with some temperance. And also in your challenge, perhaps because of this disharmony, you may be struggling to actually choose which way you want to go, to find the path, to find the right door in order to embrace, to harness this potential. So there's your challenge, is a choice of finding the right way to go about it, the right path to follow. And if you look at this, is very much about getting that sense of balance as well. It's sort of it's almost like you're walking on thin ice, you're walking on the tightrope, needing to get that sense of balance. There's a feeling here that if you mess it up, it's a big drop, it's a big fall. But that is your challenge, to find that balance and to find that harmony, and to be able to harness this potential, this possibility. And again, you've got 3 5, so there's a lot of disruption around you. There's a lot of disharmony and chaos. The Five of Swords suggests beware that of different beware of self-centeredness, whether that's, you know, your own. This is about people who tread on others to get where they're going. So, you know, the goal is maybe good, it may be well intended, but if you're not thoughtful and decent, you know, like following your moral compass towards where you want to go, you may well hurt others. I get, though, this is more a sense about what's around you. And I get a feeling that, you know, this is more of a warning that there may be people around you who are not, who do not have your best interests at heart. They, you know, whether they intentionally or carelessly stab you in the back or hurt you, it's, you know, something you need to be aware of. That others may, there's someone or others may not have your welfare in the foremost of their mind as they're moving towards what they want. And this sort of fits in with this energy here about that people pulling in different directions. And, you know, I want to bring in this adventure oracle card here because it sort of brings a lighter note to what could be difficult for you. Sort of rather looking upon this as, with a spirit of adventure, as exciting new challenges rather than feeling victimized. Because, you know, if you look at it as positively as you can, you overcome the negativity in the selfish acts of others as they affect you. So it's sort of taking others, it's sort of disempowering their spitefulness or their selfishness by being positive, by being generous in your spirit, and, you know, tempering this aggression with kindness and with wisdom and with grace. It's asking a lot, I know, but this will benefit you. It's for your benefit rather than theirs. And then, you know, the moon suggests tap into your intuition. Go with what you intuitively feel. So if you do feel that, you know, there is someone who is being unfair or selfish in their actions around you, you're probably right. But the way to deal with it is with temperance, with gentleness, with grace. And again, you've got dreams here. These are both very moon energies about intuition, about allowing subconscious knowledge to come to the fore. And, you know, the moon has this path to indicate that, you know, you emerging from, or part of you is emerging from your subconscious into your conscious being, and it's the beginning of a journey. It's, you know, choosing that route, choosing that path intuitively. So follow your dreams, take note of your dreams and of your intuition, of any synchronicities and serendipities that come your way, because they're prevalent now, they're important now in the next couple of weeks. And if you're able to do this well, I get a sense here with this Five of Pentacles, it's almost like this lack of being able to work together comes to a head and someone feels outcast. Whether it's you or the other parties, this is going to become prevalent. It's going to be just a moment, but nothing you can't deal with, because your energies, your concentration will be towards a new beginning, and, you know, the seed, the potential for something very creative, exciting, something that rises, you know, and gets your passions, that sort of links into what's passionate, what you feel passionate about. So, you know, there may be some disharmony around you, but at the same time, there's this wonderful new potential, and that's this adventure card. Also fits well here. with the Ace of Wands, your focus goes towards, or is, your focus should be drawn towards this new potential, this new beginning, the start of an adventure, rather than being hurt or feeling overly emotional about disharmony around you. But someone seems to be cast out, rejected, and that's understandable. If it's sort of what you give out is what you get back. So someone's unfair and backstabbing, they may well be rejected, and your focus will be on a new potential, a new beginning. So you've got it right at the beginning of your reading and at the end. You still have this new potential, and this is something that if you're willing to work with it and learn and put your intention into it, you can manifest something that brings you stability, security, and a sense of value. But all this in a sort of a time of transition, and it's almost like I get a sense this transition is about how you're dealing with people around you, and you may well reject someone, you may well move away from them and put your focus and your intentions on a new potential for a sense of it, with a sense of adventure, and that liberates you. So there you have it, Virgo. An exciting time for you, really. A little bit difficult, but if you remember to use your grace, your moderation, and sort of to pour oil on stormy waters where you can, and rather focus on your possibilities, your new beginnings, than on backstabbing and self-centered actions of others. And remember to tap into your intuition, to take note of that, because that leads you to where you need to be. So there you have it, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons. And then have yourself a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.